Hello friends and welcome to Oracle of Hope Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a weekly reading for the 10th to the 16th. If this does resonate with you, you can always get your own personal reading by clicking on the link in the description box down below. Today we're going to be doing a reading for Cancer. Basically how this works is I pick out 7 cards correlating to the days of the week, seeing what's going on in your life for the love reading. Then we're going to do an Oracle deck at the end, kind of giving you some advice to help you along the way. If you would be so kind as to like, comment, and subscribe, and give me any feedback of what you think of the video. Without further ado, let us begin. What is going on in Cancer's life for the week? What is going on in Cancer's life for the week? What's going on in Cancer's life for the week? My shuffle. What is going on in Cancer's life for the week? Okay. So it seems like there is going to be somebody moving towards you with fire, passion, wands, a fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius is kind of moving towards you with something. Knights, if it would like to focus. Knights, move towards somebody. So I definitely feel like somebody that is a fire sign is moving towards you in a passionate way. This is a playboy. So the playboy, he's kind of coming at you with his charming looks and his charming personality. He really knows how to swoon the ladies and knows what to say. When I say he, I will go for he or she. It's either or, because it works either way. But there's somebody coming towards you that's a playboy that's really about to rock your socks off and give you a good time in the beginning of the week. However, you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold because, a playboy is moving towards you. He maybe already gotten his sights set on you. And, he may have just kind of like dipped after he was done with what he was done, and he's kind of like just been like, bye, and left you kind of sitting there waiting for him to come back, but he didn't really come back, and you're just like, what happened? And it was like a little bit of a fling, and you guys, had a great time, and then he just stopped answering your calls and your texts, and he just like disappeared, But again, like I said, when I say he or she, she stopped answering your texts and stuff, so they kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth, and you're feeling really left out in the cold and like abandoned on the second day. However, there's somebody that's gonna come up. The King of Cups, the King of Cups is a water sign, very mature with their, they're mature with their emotions. They're an older gentleman, a bit of a person that's been around the block. They really know how to act. They're not, immature or anything. They've matured. They have maturity with their emotions, and they're really kind and sweet and everything. And they kind of they approach you on a maturity level that's going to come around. So water signs is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This could also represent you as well. This could be you kind of just representing yourself. That you're wise with your emotions here, but this could be somebody approaching you that's wise with their emotions and like giving, like meeting you on an equal playing field, basically. Meanwhile, the playboy is kind of like, hey, what's up, on the 4th day, it looks like we have the Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. We have a lot of people coming your way, Cancer. So we have the Knight of Cups, which is Prince Charming, basically. He's moving towards you with like sweet, kind intentions. He's like super, super passionate. He's not very mean at all. He's like a little bit of a dork, but he just means well, and he's like the sweetest sweetheart ever in your life. Again, when I say he, I mean he or she. It's just he on the card. And they're coming towards you with like this amazing passion and love, and they're moving towards you with their cup of love. So this person's probably going to give you long-term commitment. But like, you know, you'll probably get bored of them pretty quickly. So there's a lot of men and or women coming your way this week. They're just kind of like, hey, what's up? Um, on the fifth day, it seems like you're kind of sailing into calmer waters. You're calming down. Um, I feel like the people that you're interacting with here, you're kind of just distancing yourself from the situation because it's probably getting a little bit too overwhelming because people are kind of coming out of the woodwork left and right, and it's very overwhelming to you. So you're moving into calmer waters to gather your thoughts and think about what to do with the next set of moves that you have to do. Um, on the sixth day here, on the sixth day here, it seems like your ex is coming back as well. So not only you have the playboy kind of breaking your heart, and you also have the king of cups, you know, an older gentleman, and then you have a bit of a teenage kind of like not like the older gentleman, like the king of cups. He's kind of more like in his mid age, you know, group, and then we have like more of the early 20s for the knight of cups. Uh, but again, he or she. But then we have your ex kind of coming into the mix and kind of stirring stuff up and making it even worse. And even though you're trying to move into calmer waters, people just kind of just showed up out of nowhere and was like, yo, what's up? Hi, I'm going to ruin your entire day because that's what exes do. And then sometimes exes are great. Like sometimes you guys break up for like not that bad of a reason, but most of the time it's not that great. But anyways, your ex is coming back and making an appearance on the show. And it's going to extremely stress you out, I have a feeling. You have to worry about the King of Cups as well as the Knight of Cups and possibly the Knight of Wands coming back your way. So charming people. Uh, and then the ex is getting all up in the mix, like, hey, but I'm a missing. So it's you're in the phase right now where people are just coming and wondering what's going on. Um, and on the seventh day here, this is so bad. I'm so sorry. I don't want to show this card, honestly. And on the seventh day, you're gonna get backstabbed. It seems. We're gonna get some clarification on like who and like why, but you're gonna get hurt at the end of the week. Probably from all this like stuff that's going on, too many people coming up, and it's going to be overwhelming and overbearing, and it's definitely going to take a toll on you, and people are going to show up and not to break your heart and backstab you. So let's figure out what's going on with this. Why are you being backstabbed at the end of the week? By who? What sign? What's going on? Is it the ex? Is it the Knight of Wands? Who is coming in and ruining your day? Who is coming in and ruining your day? Why? Okay, so you're crying over spilled milk even though there's opportunity behind you. And you're feeling backstabbed. Again, I love how I get the same card twice. It seems like there is... It's not telling me who. Okay. Give me a sign. You're having to make a choice. And you're trying to sail into calmer waters. And you're feeling heartbroken. I hate when it does this. Tell me who. Tell me who. Okay. It seems like somebody from your past is going to be heartbreaking you. Okay, so let me just explain this whole, like, ladder of, like, cards I got, basically. So, you're feeling backstabbed and hurt because you're crying over spilled milk, even though there's opportunity behind you. Specifically, too, which is interesting, the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups are kind of behind you. And so, they're still there for you. But you're kind of crying over spilled milk from the past. And again, you're backstabbed. And the Knight of Pentacles came up here, but there's no Knight of Pentacles. There's no Pentacles at all, besides being left out in the cold. But this is what I see, like you're moving towards a really slow, or somebody's moving towards you with a really slow commitment, and or you're moving towards somebody with a really slow commitment. That I feel like this is you, definitely, or representing of you. Like somebody is moving towards you with really slow commitments. So I feel like this is definitely you or somebody else, but it's like really slowly moving. They might as well not be moving. You're also going to have to make a choice. You're at an indecision. It's a very confusing and elusive decision, and you're not really sure how to deal with it. And you're trying to move into calmer waters after dealing with all this stuff. There's like heads of hair. You're dealing with all this stuff and drama, and you're feeling hurt by it, and you're feeling heartbroken. More than one party is heartbreaking you, and I feel like it's somebody from your past. So I believe it's your ex coming in and just like ruining everything and destroying up old emotions and feelings, and it's not doing good for you. Let's get some advice. Okay. What's some advice you can give? What's some advice you can give? Okay. So we have Fairy Voyage. A child of power, you can bring joy and purpose to the world. That's very elusive. My neck is hurting. So I feel like with this card, it's basically telling me that you're bringing power and purpose to the world. So, in my personal opinion, without the oracle, just walk away. Just walk away from everything. Like, just you're getting too caught up in too many people, and too many things are happening all at once, and people are just like, they're interested in you obviously, but it's too much to do with all at once, and you need to not be involved with that, because it's going to mess up your mental psyche, and you're just going to feel horrible and continue to feel horrible for more than just this week. So in my opinion, walk away and come back, and maybe come back with a clear head. And get rid of some people. There's too many people here. With that being said, I hope everything works out for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. And talk to you next video. Bye!